Okay, I think this is going to be the last one for the day. This is hunt number 5. And, well, look at that. I can't wait to get to that one, huh? Has end caps. So, open these up. Alright. Get these unwrapped. See if lucky number 5, well, if number 5 is our lucky number. Alright. Do a little preview. Kind of like look over the pile. I see any Mercury dimes jumping at me. And no Indian head pennies. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and get right to it. Get to the microscope view. And get rid of that hair. Somebody's hairy in Harrisburg. Let's see. Make sure we're centered. Alright, we're looking good. Alright, first coin up, 77. Philadelphia. And if I see another person posting, oh, no mint mark, oh, it's worth $1 million. I hate seeing that. 2015. This one had an odd sheen to it. Wonder why. Look at that. Well, back to the back. 61 Denver. Copper. 1895. Nothing. 1889. Nothing there. 23. Nothing there. 2018. Nothing there. 83. Put it on the scale. 2.5. It's zinc. 21. Nothing there. 16. Parking lot coin. Nothing there. 22. Nothing there. So this one looking at me. 61. Oh, you got a little. There's a little doubling. Or maybe crushed on that Liberty on the B. And that's unusual looking. Yeah, it could be just PMD. Let's check the reverse. Where's that? That's that looks like a grease strike there. It could be PMD. Can't say for sure. That B is interesting. On Liberty. Nothing else is going on. Well, we're gonna put it in the copper pile. Yeah. Somebody looking at it will have a different opinion. I don't know. 88. $20.20. Nothing there. 99. We're looking for the wide AM. It's not there. It's a close AM. No good. 25. Boy, how'd that sneak in that roll? Well, it just came from the bank. A brand new penny looks like that already. Yeah. 17. Nothing there. 96. The heck is going on? It's just cladding crud. I'm gonna call it cladding crud. And more on the back. Yeah, it's going back to the bank. 23. No extra B. Back to the bank. Let's see what this one is. He's looking at me. 73. To copper. 21. Back to the bank. 22. I just want to find one with the die clash. Then I'll stop looking. Not here. 22. I want to see that shield, detail of the shield come through the front. The obverse. 20. 22s. They're known to come out in that vintage. 06. What was that little doubling? Unicorns. 81 Denver. It's copper. Ratty copper. 21. Nothing there. 95. Nothing there. I'll tell you, it's been very uneventful. Maybe that's a good thing. It's going to happen. 2018. Nothing there. 06. Oh, nothing there. 97. Yeah. 07. That's an off center right there. Looks like a crooked die. Interesting. It's very slim at the bottom. Let's see, it was hit on an angle. The die came out a little bit. just it's a rare, not a rare. It's a mild oddity. Nothing really to write home about. Um, I'm gonna put this one in with the collectibles only because that's not a common off center. You know, it's like a more of a bottle cap strike, a hard strike off center, off angle, and then off center. So I'm gonna put it to the collector's pile. 94D. And just because it's a little bit, I'd say, more different. Good word. 94 Denver. Had enough of a difference or interest to it. You put it on eBay? No. It'll never sell. It might, but it's just nothing special, really. Denver. But, it's pretty neat to look at. 85. Off center. I'm going to check the weight on that. Just looks a little suspicious. That's 2.5. That's zinc. 23. Look at that hard strike on that VDB, huh? It'd be nice if it had a hard V next to that. 23 Denver. I'm gonna check for any clash. No clash. Back to the bank. '91. Back to the bank. 94. Back to the bank. 04 Denver. It's got unusual toning. Nothing special. Back to the bank. 81 copper. To the copper pile. This one's looking at me. 22. No clash going on. Mix these up. 79 Denver. A little doubling on that G in God and the U in trust. Very mild. Nothing to get excited about. But look at this. Is that a cracked die? Could be. It could be a gouge as well. It's cutting through the E pluribus. I'm going to say it's a scratch. Does look like it's raised, but it looks like a hard scratch. Yeah, it's definitely a scratch. I don't see any crack through the rim. Off to the copper. Let someone else try to figure it out. 1980. That'd be nice if that was a cut, huh? I don't think so. Looks like a little bit of dirt. always double check. It's copper. 82 large date. And it's copper. 14. Uneventful. 1980. A lot of mud in 1980. Copper. 21. 22. Nothing. 97. 45-degree woody. It's not dramatic enough. Back to the bank. Even if it was, it's a 97. 23. You see that quite often. To the bank. 93 vintage. 97, I'm sorry. Yeah, 94. Nothing. Oh, he could have a cut here. Yeah. Could be a cut. Yeah, knockdown cut. Something on the top left too. Could be damage. I'll throw it on a scale. 2.5. I don't know. Looks like it was hit, but also could be a mild cut. But I can't say definitively. You got one on the top left by the end. I'm gonna pass on this one. I can't say, yeah, that's a cut. I can't say it's PMD either. So I'm gonna throw it in the collector's pile just because somebody else might have a better idea. 96. That's a hard rim on that one. Back to the bank. 2018. Back to the bank. 82 small date. Check the weight. And it's copper. 21. Back to the bank. 23. Back to the bank. 19. Back to the bank. 23. No extra B there. 1990. should be wide. Back to the bank. 1980 PMD. Post mint damage. That it's copper. $16 damage. 24. It's like damage. That's damage. Back to the back. 01. There. $83. It's got struck to grease mildly. A bit more in the back. The reverse. It's not a heavy strike to grease, and yeah. Send it to copper another way. Oh, no, it's not copper. It's zinc. I wish it was copper. 69. Is there a bottle cap edging on that one? Not a heavy one, but also got the roof intact. Off the copper. 21. Back to the bank. 88? 80? It looks like it's zinc. It's a mess. Yeah, it's definitely zinc. Let's put it on the scale. Yeah. Back to the bank. You see the date on this one. Back to the bank. What we got here? 94. Back to the bank. 92. And it's a wide AM. Okay, we want a close AM, but this is a wide. The spacing is right, and the initials is right for Y. And it's got a little bit of orange peel. Grease, nothing special. 83. Throw it on the scale. 2.6. It's zinc. 87 Denver. Look at that. Back to the bank. 82 large date. And it's got off center. And it's copper as well. So it's like damage in the O and God. Yeah, it's got a nice, rim issue for copper. It's copper scent. We're going to send it off to the copper land. Let someone else evaluate it. 86 Denver. Nope. 79. Nope. Hit the floor. I'll get it. Actually, I put it there on purpose. 13. 18. Well, I'll tell you, I gotta find a different bank. 99. And close AM. Want the wide. 1880. Copper. 23. No extra V. Back to the bank you go. 82 large date. Everything's where it should be. A worn die. Little grease issues. Let's just it's copper. Up to the copper pile. 22. Back to the bank. 15. No. Back to the bank. 19. That's just from being laying on top. A penny is weighted on top of it. Nothing there. 85. This almost looks like a break off the chin. I don't think it is though. Back to the bank. 2020. Off center a little bit. I don't quite really understand what's going on with this coin. Almost looks like it's trying to cut up on that side, but you know, it's got a heavy rim and a light. It's off center. Yeah, there's no nothing going on. No die clash. That's the word I'm looking for. 89. To the back. 17. To the back. 94. Nothing there. 98. Denver. It's close AM. Nothing there. 95. Excuse me. Nothing there. 02. 22. Nothing there. 14. Nothing there. 2020. Nothing there. 13. I'm down to the last 3. Nothing there. Eesh. What is that, 83? And zinc. 2002. A little shadowing. Nothing there. And the last one. 21. And that's it. Another uneventful roll. 2 rolls. Eesh, I'm getting burnt. These rolls are getting me. I think I went through 500, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks. That's not good. So, off to the next hunt. Well, not today. I'm giving up for today. But thanks for watching. And if you like my videos, hit the subscribe. You know, thumbs up. Sorry I didn't have anything exciting. But you never know. Till the next hunt. We'll see you there.